found his badge in the courthouse fire. Boots in the ash by the broken wire. 3 black hats on a witness chair. Smoke wrote justice in the air. Carved in bone, a dead man's grin and a heart of stone. No one asked what grave he crossed, but every lion knew the cost. They said he fell when the rifles cried, with his hands tied down on the center side. But the courthouse floor screamed, some men rise when the law is lied. Bury the badge in fire, let the black smoke climb. He came back for judgment at the end of borrowed time. No law could chain him, no grave could make him kneel. He was the last hard promise the guilty had to feel. He rode into town when the lamps burned red, with the torn black coat in the eyes of the dead. The sheriff prayed by the jailhouse light. When those old boots split the night, he said, I came for the names you sold. Now pay that debt in blood and gold. The windows cracked, the horses cried, the church bell broke from the inside. And far below where the lost men yelled, the devil heard that courthouse bell. Bury the badge in fire, let the black smoke climb. He came back for judgment at the end of borrowed time. No law could chain him, no grave could make him kneel. He was the last hard promise the guilty had to feel. I heard the judge start praying. I watched the rope burn clean. They said the badge had buried me. I said, then watch it bleed. I was tried. I was broken. I was left in the flame. But a man born for judgment comes back with his name. Guilty had to feel. When the courthouse starts burning and the night turns cold as steel, you can hear that badge fall silent. The guilty had to feel. They found his coat by the river stones, boot tracks cut through mud and bones, 3 black crosses by the water line. Smoke moves slow through the pines. He had a lawman's badge split clean in two, a cracked old gun and a debt come due. No one asked what fire he crossed, but every sinner knew who lost. They said he drowned where the flood ran deep, but the river shook in its sleep. The dead reeds cried, some men come back when the guilty lie. He came back from the hell-bent river, fire in his hands, cold black stare. He walked through the water like a loaded sinner, and the devil stepped back when he found him there. No chain could drag him under, no grave could make him stay. He was a storm on the black road, the debt they had to pay. He rode into town when the lamps burned low, wet black hat and a ghostly glow. The judge looked down and turned away when he heard those boots on Judgment Day. He said, I came for the hands that left me dead. You sold my blood, now pay instead. The saloon door slammed, the horses cried, the church bell cracked on the sinner's side, and far below where lost souls shiver, the devil heard that hell-bent river. He came back from the hell-bent river, fire in his hands, cold black stare. He walked through the water like a loaded sinner, and the devil stepped back when he found him there. No chain could drag him under, no grave could make him stay. He was a storm on the black road, the debt they had to pay. I heard the river calling, I felt the cold hands pull. The devil said, sink down slow. I said, this grave ain't full. I was swallowed, I was left to the rain, but a man made of thunder don't drown in pain. Stepped back when he found him there. No chain could drag him under, no grave could make him stay. He was a storm on the black road, the debt they had to pay. When the river starts confessing, and the moon burns pale as clay, you can hear those old boots coming for the debt they had to pay. found his coat by the widow's gate. Boot marks burning through the dust and hate. 3 black roses on a preacher's stone. Wind kept singing, he walks alone. And a gambler's grin, a blood-red dead riding under his skin. No one asked what hell he knew, but every candle burned cold blue. They said he fell where the ravens cried, with a widow's curse and a bullet inside, but the grave dirt cried. Some men rise when the guilty lie. He came back with a Widowmaker Gospel, fire in his mouth, dust in his veins. He walked through hell like a black coat angel, dragging thunder on a chain. No grave could hold him, no devil made him kneel. He was the last dark sermon the guilty had to feel. The lamps turned red, with 100 ghosts behind his head. The banker prayed, the sheriff froze when that old black shadow rose. He said, I came for the names you sold. Now pay that debt in blood and gold. The church door shook, the horses cried, the saloon lights died from the inside. And far below, where the lost souls yell, the devil heard that gospel bell. He came back with a Widowmaker Gospel, fire in his mouth, dust in his veins. He walked through hell like a black coat angel, dragging thunder on a chain. No grave could hold him, no devil made him kneel. He was the last dark sermon the guilty had to feel. I heard the widow praying, I saw the black dust rise. They said my name was finished. I said, not while liars breathe. I was cursed, I was buried, I was left in the rain, but a soul made of thunder comes back with a flame. Fire in his mouth, dust in his veins. He walked through hell like a black coat angel, dragging thunder on a chain. No grave could hold him, no devil made him kneel. He was the last dark sermon the guilty had to feel. When the widow's bell starts ringing and the night turns cold as steel, you can hear that gospel walking the guilty had to feel. They found his coat by the coffin nails. Rainwater running down the jailhouse rails. 2 black lanterns by a broken stone. Thunder speaking through the bone. He had a cold-eyed stare and a rusted gun. A prayer gone dark from a life outrun. No one asked what grave he knew, but every candle burned black blue. They said he slept where the worms run deep, with 6 iron nails and no soul to keep. But the pine box cried, some men wake when the cowards lie. He came back with coffin nails and thunder, fire in his blood, dust on his name. He split that grave wide open and walked straight through the flame. No bell could bury him, no devil made him kneel. He was the last black one and the guilty had to feel. He rode into town with the storm behind, a cracked old cross and a loaded mine. The banker hid, the judge went still, and those boots came down from the hill. He said, I came for the lie you sold, now pay that debt before you're cold. The window shook, the dogs ran low, the church bell cried like a dying crow. And far below, where lost souls burned, the devil knew he had returned. He came back with coffin nails and thunder, fire in his blood, dust on his name. He split that grave wide open and walked straight through the flame. No bell could bury him, no devil made him kneel. He was the last black one and the guilty had to feel. I heard the coffin cracking, I felt the thunder roll. They said death had taken me. I said it missed my soul. I was nailed, I was covered, I was thrown to the rain. But a man born in thunder comes back through the pain. He came back with coffin nails and thunder, fire in his blood, dust on his name. He split that grave wide open and walked straight through the flame. No bell could bury him, no devil made him kneel. He was the last black one and the guilty had to feel. When the graveyard starts shaking and the midnight bells all peal, you can hear that thunder walking. The guilty had to feel. They found his head by the crowbell rope, dust on the floor where the dead lose hope. 2 black feathers on a Bible page, smoke curled up like a holy rage. He had a scarlet mark and a rusted blade, a dead man's oath that the night obeyed. No one asked what grave he left, but every sinner held his breath. They said he died when the bell rang twice, with his hands gone cold as winter ice. But the rafters cried, some men rise when the law has lied. When the crow bell sounded, he came walking through the flame, with death on his shoulder and thunder in his name. No judge could stop him, no devil bought his soul. He was the black bell ringing when the truth came home. He rode into town with the sunrise dead, a crooked cross hanging overhead. The marshal ran, the preacher stared when those old boots hit the square. He said, I came for the debt you had. Open that door and step outside. The windows cracked, the candles cried, the guilty men looked dead inside. And far below, where the dark winds roll, the devil heard that crow bell toll. When the crow bell sounded, he came walking through the flame, with death on his shoulder and thunder in his name. No judge could stop him, no devil bought his soul. He was the black bell ringing when the truth came home. I heard the crow bell calling. I watched the rope swing free. They said the grave had won. I said, it lost to me. I was judged, I was broken, I was cast in the cold. But a heart made of iron can't be bought or sold. Through the flame, found his coat by the coffin lid. Nails bent back like the grave forbid. 3 black candles by the undertaker's door. Smoke rolled out across the floor. Cracked jaw and a sinner's chain, a dead man's grin in the freezing rain. No one asked what grave he crossed, but every liar knew what they lost. They said he slept where the cold dirt lies, with silver coins on his tired eyes. But the pine box cried, "Some men rise," when the guilty hide. The coffin wouldn't close, the black dirt wouldn't stay. He came back through the thunder at the break of Judgment Day. No grave could hold him, no devil took his soul. He was the last dark warning when the coffin wouldn't close. He rode into town when the lamps burned low, with a torn black coat and a ghost white glow. The judge stepped back from the courthouse light when those old boots cracked the night. He said, "I came for the debt you made, now pay it back before you fade." The saloon door shook, the horses cried, the church bell broke on the center side. And far below where lost souls froze, the devil heard that coffin close. The coffin wouldn't close, the black dirt wouldn't stay. He came back through the thunder at the break of Judgment Day. No grave could hold him, no devil took his soul. He was the last dark warning when the coffin wouldn't close. I heard the pine boards cracking, I felt the cold nails bend. They said my road was over. I said, not at the end. I was buried, I was broken, I was left with no name. But a soul made of thunder comes back through the flame. The black dirt wouldn't stay. He came back through the thunder at the break of Judgment Day. No grave could hold him, no devil took his soul. He was the last dark warning when the coffin wouldn't close. When the graveyard starts shaking and the cold night takes its toll, you can hear those boots returning when the coffin wouldn't close. Found his knife by the saloon door. Blood on the dust and boots on the floor. 2 black cards on a dead man's chest. The west wind whispering, he ain't at rest. He had a silver scar and a cold black stare, a broken cross and a sinner's prayer. No one asked what hell he knew, but every lantern burned cold blue. They said he died with a bad man drink, with no more blood, no time to think. But the floorboards cried some in return when the devils blink. The devil's door was open, but he walked right back outside, with fire on his shoulders and death too scared to ride. No chain could claim him, no grave could call him home. He was the last man laughing where the lost souls roam. He rode through town with the moon gone red and 100 ghosts behind his head. The bartender dropped his glass of rye when that old scar caught the light. He said, I came for the debt you hid, now answer for the blood you did. The windows cracked, the candles died, the sheriff crossed himself and cried. And far below where the black flames roar, the devil locked his open door. The devil's door was open, but he walked right back outside, with fire on his shoulders and death too scared to ride. No chain could claim him, no grave could call him home. He was the last man laughing where the lost souls roam. I saw the red room waiting, I heard the black bells ring. The devil said, come closer. I said, you first, king. I was burned, I was buried, I was marked by a flame, but a man born for judgment comes back with his name. But he walked right back outside, with fire on his shoulders and death too scared to ride. No chain could claim him, no grave could call him home. He was the last man laughing where the lost souls roam. When the red moon starts sinking and the saloon lights turn to stone, you can hear that door swing open, but he still walks alone. They found his coat by the graveyard fence. Blood mud and the dirt where the law made sense. 3 black stones by a nameless cross, cold counting what the town had lost. He had iron eyes and a sinner's jaw, a cracked old badge from a crooked law. No one asked what grave he fled, but every guilty mouth went dead. They said he slept where the dry bones lie, with a curse nailed shut on the western sky. But the grave dirt cried, some men rise when the cowards lie. He came back, made a graveyard iron, fire in his hands, thunder in his chest. He walked through hell with the dead behind him, and the devil knew he wasn't like the rest. No bell could bury him, no rope could drag him low. He was the black storm coming, where the guilty had to go. He rode into town with the moon gone thin, dust on his boots and revenge on his skin. The mayor hid and the preacher stared when that old black shadow filled the square. He said, I came for the names you sold, now pay that debt before you're cold. The lanterns cracked, the horses cried, the courthouse shook from the inside. And far below where the lost souls burned, the devil knew he had returned. He came back, made a graveyard iron, fire in his hands, thunder in his chest. He walked through hell with the dead behind him, and the devil knew he wasn't like the rest. No bell could bury him, no rope could drag him low. He was the black storm coming, where the guilty had to go. I heard the coffin breathing, I felt the cold dirt shake. They said my road was over. I said not till they break. I was buried, I was blackened, I was left to the stone. But a man built from iron comes walking home. The black storm coming, where the guilty had to go. When the guilty had to go. When the graveyard wind starts howling and the church lights burn low, you can hear that iron walking, where the guilty had to go. They found his crown in the desert clay. Boot tracks leading where the saints don't pray. 3 black vultures on a broken sign, watching red smoke climb the pines. He had a rusted gun and a preacher's chain, a dead man's grin and a bloodstained name. No one asked what grave he crossed, but every liar knew what mercy cost. They said he died when the last bell rang, but the dry ground split where his shadow hanged, and the dust wind cried. Some men rise when the guilty hide. He came back wearing a crown of dust, fire in his hands and iron in his blood. He walked through hell like a loaded curse, and made the devil look away first. No grave could keep him, no law could turn him down. He was the last dark warning, the man with the dust crown. He rode into town when the lamps burned low, with the black coat torn and the ghostly glow. The sheriff prayed by the courthouse light when those old boots shook the night. He said, I came for the debt you made. Now step outside and face that blade. The saloon doors cracked, the horses cried, the church bell broke on the sinner's side, and far below where the dead men shout, the devil felt that dust roll out. He came back wearing a crown of dust, fire in his hands and iron in his blood. He walked through hell like a loaded curse, and made the devil look away first. No grave could keep him, no law could turn him down. He was the last dark warning, the man with the dust crown. I heard the black dirt calling, I felt the cold gates shake. They said my soul was finished. I said, then watch it wake. I was buried, I was broken, I was thrown in the ground, but a man made of thunder don't stay buried down. His hands and iron in his blood. He walked through hell like a loaded curse, and made the devil look away first. No grave could keep him, no law could turn him down. He was the last dark warning, the man with the dust crown. When the desert starts confessing and the red moon settles down, you can hear those old boots coming, the man with the dust crown. found his coat by the burning rail, boot prints leading past the jail. 3 black crows on a hanging wire, watching smoke rise from the fire. He had a pistol wrapped in twine, a dead man's corn and a crooked sign. No one asked what road he came, but every candle bent from the flame. This city died down in Abilene, buried cold beneath the mesquite. But the ground shook hard and the preacher cried, some men don't stay where they're laid to lie. He was the last soul the devil feared, with fire in his blood and death drawing near. He walked through hell with a loaded hand, came back burning like a judgment man. No grave could hold him, no cross could keep him near. He was the last man standing, the last soul the devil feared. When the moon turned red with 100 ghosts behind his head, the bartender dropped his glass of rye when he saw that scar beneath his eye. He said, I ain't here for silver or gold, I'm here for the dead on a liar's soul. I left my mercy in a shallow grave, and I ain't come back here to behave. The church bell cracked, the lanterns died, dogs ran low with their tails held tight, and somewhere deep where the dead men sleep, the devil learned how can creep. Was the last soul the devil feared, with fire in his blood and death drawing near. He walked through hell with a loaded hand, came back burning like a judgment man. No grave could hold him, no cross could keep him near. He was the last man standing, the last soul the devil feared. I seen the gates, I heard them call, I felt the flames crawl up the wall. The devil said, boy, you belong to me. I said, then come take what's left and see. I was burned, I was buried, I was left for the worms. But a man made of fire don't feel what burns. The shadow in the flame, the curse in the chapel, the bullet with no name. No grave could hold him, no cross could keep him near. He was the last man standing, the last soul the devil feared. When the desert wind starts calling and the bar lights disappear, you can hear those old boots walking, the last soul the devil feared. found his coat by the coffin nails. Rainwater running down the jailhouse rails. Two black lanterns by a broken stone. Thunder speaking through the bone. Cold-eyed stare and a rusted gun, a prayer gone dark from a life outrun. No one asked what grave he knew, but every candle burned black blue. They said he slept where the worms run deep, with 6 iron nails and no soul to keep. But the pine box cried, some men wake when the cowards lie. He came back with coffin nails and thunder, fire in his blood, dust on his name. He split that grave wide open and walked straight through the flame. No bell could bury him, no devil made him kneel. He was the last black warning the guilty had to feel. The storm behind, a cracked old cross and a loaded mine. The banker hid, the judge went still when those boots came down from the hill. He said, I came for the lie you sold, now pay that debt before you're cold. The window shook, the dogs ran low, the church bell cried like a dying crow. And far below where lost souls burned, the devil knew he had returned. He came back with coffin nails and thunder, fire in his blood, dust on his name. He split that grave wide open and walked straight through the flame. No bell could bury him, no devil made him kneel. He was the last black warning the guilty had to feel. I heard the coffin cracking, I felt the thunder roll. They said death had taken me. I said it missed my soul. I was thrown to the rain, but a man born in thunder comes back through the pain. He came back with coffin nails and thunder, fire in his blood, dust on his name. He split that grave wide open and walked straight through the flame. No bell could bury him, no devil made him kneel. He was the last black warning the guilty had to feel. When the graveyard starts shaking and the midnight bells all peal, you can hear that thunder walking the guilty had to feel. his coat by the canyon wire, boots still warm by a preacher's fire. 3 black snakes in chapel sand, coiled where he made his final stand. He had a burn mark under one eye, dead man's grin and the mouth gone dry. No one asked what road he crossed, but every lie knew what mercy cost. They said he fell where the dry bells rang, but the red dirt shook when the night birds sang. And the gray wind cried, some men return when the guilty hide. He came back with a rattlesnake mercy, fire in his hands, dust in his soul. He walked through hell like a loaded curse, and the devil lost control. No rope could hold him, no grave could close that door. He was the last dark warning, coming back for more. Crooked cross above his head. The sheriff froze by the county sign when he heard those spurs drag out of time. He said, I came for the ones who lied. Step out now, or run and hide. The windows cracked, the horses cried, the saloon door slammed from the inside, and far below where the dead men yell, the devil heard that mercy bell. He came back with a rattlesnake mercy, fire in his hands, dust in his soul. He walked through hell like a loaded curse, and the devil lost control. No rope could hold him, no grave could close that door. He was the last dark warning, coming back for more. I heard the snake bells sing, I saw the black dust rise. They said mercy died with me. I said, look in my eyes. Flame, but a man born of venom comes back with a name. He came back with a rattlesnake mercy, fire in his hands, dust in his soul. He walked through hell like a loaded curse, and the devil lost control. No rope could hold him, no grave could close that door. He was the last dark warning, coming back for more. When the canyon starts whisper and the chapel lights burn low, you can hear that mercy coming where the rattlesnakes go.